up, y'all? It's me, Becky D with Becky D Beauty, and welcome to my Friday night live makeup tutorial. You guys asked for it, and today we are going to be doing a soft glam tutorial using light pink colors. That's the pictures that I put out today to vote for. Was either a natural glam using more of earth tones and pink, like some soft, like baby pink colors for the eyes and for the lids. Not too heavy on the eyeliner, just some pop of color, foundation. Should go by pretty fast. We're gonna get into it, and I'm just gonna go for it. Once this live is over, I am going to edit this down to a shorter, condensed version. So this is something that I'm gonna put on my YouTube channel. So if you guys want to check it out again later, or you need to pause, rewind, whatever you gotta do, I'm gonna hook y'all up. I'll have it all edited and ready for you to go. So I always just start off with a neutral color for anything that I'm doing, because that's my transition color. Really, if you guys have any questions, just ask them in the comments. I'm going to try to go through this. Let me see. I'm trying a little bit of a different setup here for my makeup, trying to get used to doing this. So if I go out of frame a few times, forgive me. But here we go. So today, soft glam using light pink colors. Alright. So I had already prepped my brows and my eyelid with eyeshadow primer, just a natural color, something very similar to my skin tone. You always want to put some kind of base down, just to it helps the product to stay. The better your eye primer, the better your eye color is going to stay, all your eye makeup. I'm probably going to tell you guys a few stories about stuff that I've done in makeup. Actually, you guys want to hear a crazy story? I was just telling my kids about this the other day. Let's see. Back in it was like 2004. If you guys can't see me, let me know. Like I said, this is a new setup. I'm trying something a little bit different angles and stuff like that. I'm standing up this time. Usually I do my tutorials sitting down, but I feel more free to move standing up. So too, I'm also getting used to doing that. I'm used to sitting down and doing my makeup, so I'm trying to learn standing up and doing it like this. Let me know if you can see me, okay? So as I was saying, back in 2004, something that I'm really interested in, and I still am, I still pursue it sometimes, but I always wanted to be in movies, real movies, Hollywood movies and stuff like that, right? And so back then you had to look for casting calls like in the newspaper and stuff, wanted ads and stuff, right? And so I just so happened to see an ad for this movie that was filming in Austin at the time. And what intrigued me the most was that it was being directed by Mike Judge. I love Mike Judge. Mike Judge, as you may or may not know, is the creator of Beavis and Butthead. I love Beavis and Butthead. As a matter of fact, that's what's usually going on in my mind, when people are saying stuff, even serious talks, and they say, but later on, I'm like, you said but, like, that's just how, it stays with me forever. So anyways, I saw that and I was like, I have to be a part of this movie. And so I went through the process of sending in my, what do you call it? Like a comp card to, you show your face and whatnot. Dang, it's been so long. I'm gonna go out of frame real quick. Trying to find my bright brush. Oh yeah, I got these. This is cute. Beauty. Well, it says beauty comes from the inside. It's flipped backwards, but my bad. That's not the right one. With all the bright lights, I can't see. Here we go. There we go. There's my brushes. Okay, so we're gonna get the next one. Now I'm gonna start with the pinks. So anyways, I sent in all this stuff. I got accepted to be an extra in this Mike Judge movie that was being filmed in Austin. crazy. It was crazy. It was being filmed. I forgot the something museum. It was being the something museum. Anyways, so I'm gonna go with the light pink and then do a sparkle pink on top. Okay, here we go. I got accepted to be an extra. They tell me when to be there and everything. What to do, what to expect. I mean, it was like a full-on Hollywood movie setup. They had catering, they had who was the star? Luke Wilson was the star, one of the stars, right? Terry Crews was in it. So they had a section for like extras and stuff, and then like the actual stars. Like, you were not allowed to talk to the stars unless they talked to you. You had to be cool, right? Let me see if I can do this kind of as a... There we go. I want more color, so I'm dabbing more than... This pink looks white on camera. Anyway, so I was really excited, and yes, I behaved because I didn't want to get kicked off the set, you know. And so when we first got there, right, they take you back to the back, and it was a paid gig. So yes, I've had a paid professional acting gig in a Hollywood movie, but there's a twist at the end. Wait for it, okay? So I get there, right? We get there the day of the filming, and my oldest daughter was a little baby at the time. So Capone had to take her to, they went to like a movie and stuff like that. Blend this out. So they dropped me off there. So I was there for the whole day. They explained to us the rules. And it's basically that, like, you can't go out onto the set unless they call you. You can't talk to the celebrities unless they talk to you first. And then they provided lunch and dinner and all that. Like, oh, good food too. It was crazy. It was like gourmet food. It was nuts, right? So I'm just gonna put on that sparkle pink with my finger. Here we go. Like I said, I'm standing up and doing this, so hopefully I don't drop stuff. So the rules were explained. We got wardrobe. They put us in these outfits that had corporate sponsorship all over it, right? It had like Costco and all these different, let me see, it had Costco, Starbucks, and all these different brands on it, right? That was, the movie was crazy. When you hear what it is at the end, be like, oh. So I was playing like it was a movie that takes place in the future, and in the future they said that everybody got real stupid. So I was playing a stupid person. That was me. I was an extra to be a stupid person. And when I mean stupid, they said that, like, the people in the future were gonna be like so lazy, like, you know, they had buttons for everything. So if you wanted to get fed, you would push a button and you instantly get fast food, or, you know, stupid stuff like that. And you're like, yeah, that's why we had all that sponsorship all over our clothing, because in the future, all the major corporations own everything. That's what they're saying, right? Just so y'all know, I always put my foundation on last, because just in case this happens, the eyeshadow fall out, you wipe it away, clean it away, easy. Doesn't mess up your foundation, okay? All right, so there's the pinks. It'll show up better in the pictures. This light's very, very brightening. Okay. So we got dressed, and the thing about it was they wanted us to look as sloppy as possible. So it's not like I got my hair done, but it was more like I got my hair undone. Okay. Some of this off. So they made me look all rowdy, so no makeup, no nothing. I'm in my first actual real Hollywood movie, and yeah, like I said, I'm playing like stupid person number 5 or something. It was funny. I'm there the whole day, right? I met some really, really interesting people, some really cool ladies that like, that's what they do. They, what do you call it? They're always extras in movies, right? Let me see, I'm putting my lashes on. I don't usually talk in makeup, so forgive me again. Trying to get used to this. Anyway, so I met some really interesting ladies. Hold on, I gotta go out of frame again. Eyelash glue. And we were there all day long. Nobody could, like, we went to lunch, we did the catering, and oh, I did get to see Luke Wilson from far away. And just to say, he's really, really, like most Hollywood stars, most stars are super short and teeny tiny, like skinny. Like, I'm a giant compared to most. I'm 5'6", so like, yeah, especially like in heels, yeah, that's it. I'm like way taller. So anyways, I got to see him. I did get to see Terry Crews from far away, but that was about it. That was the extent of, you know, being able to see people. So the day goes by. I get there at like 7 o'clock in the morning, mind you. So I was there all day long. They didn't call me for no scenes or nothing like that. Kind of getting disappointed. And I took a chance because they said if you're caught walking around the set without being asked, they're gonna tell you to leave, right? So by the end of the day, the last hour, I was like, well, I've been here all day. I'm gonna get paid anyways. I'm gonna go see what's up. I've always wanted to see a real Hollywood movie be filmed, right? So I told the ladies, right, the ladies that I met, I was like, look, you guys, you don't have to follow me. I was like, I have to take this chance. I want to go see it. I want to go see what's going on, right? Hold on real quick. It's not going to work. That's stuck. It happens. This is live, guys. Stuff's going to happen. Here we go. Ready? And I'm kind of shaky, too, because I haven't eaten and I worked out right before this, so... Right, one eye from the other. It's so different, right? So remember, soft glam. We're not really doing any kind of eyeliner or anything. Just keeping it real soft. Yeah, when I'm working around my eyes, I want to be careful because I don't want to peek at myself in the eyes or something. Ah, no, stay down. Come on. There we go. Okay, so tell the ladies, I'm like, I'm gonna go out there, I'm gonna check it out, you know. I was like, you can come with me, or you know, you can stay here, that's cool, whatever. We all made the decision to go. And check out the movie being filmed. It looks funny with one on and one off. And I was amazed at what I saw. First of all, that museum is amazing. I cannot think of the name of it right now. Something Buck Museum? No, something museum. Anyways, it's in Austin. It's a big museum, right? So that thing is already like 2-3 stories big, and they had all the Hollywood cameras out in the set, and it was amazing. And I was just trying to act cool, like, you know, act like you've been there before, right? So we're walking around and stuff and being quiet, not disrupting anything, just kind of watching. And it was like roped off, right? It was roped off in the front of where they're filming at, right? Because they have a section of the museum that they're doing a scene in. So, I'm trying to let this get sticky. We walk right to the front where it's roped off, and we're there, and we're just watching. I'm just watching, right? And again, like I said, this was like the last hour of me being there. So, I believe Capone was there with the baby. I had seen him, right? And I'm like, hey, right? So he got to see me all dressed up like that. I'm gonna put this lash on, and then I'm gonna tell you the exciting part next. Remember, if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave it in the comments. And if I don't see it during the live, I'll go back and I'll check it out. There we go. Okay. Don't move. Oh man, I don't think I let it get sticky enough. Here we go. Come on, stay down, baby. There we go. Okay. Just kidding. Kind of lifting right there. So that's a mistake I made, right? I didn't let it set long enough, so it is lifting. Let's see if I can get it to stay down. I'm a little bit nervous and a little bit excited for telling this. Hold on, I got some glue right here too. Get that off. Real quick. There we go. There we go. Now it's staying down. It'll come together better when everything is put into place. And normally I wear eyeliner with my lashes, so there we go. So you never want them to go all the way into the corner, unless you're doing maybe some kind of special fantasy makeup where that, you know, it requires that, because it will kind of poke you in the corner. If you're not used to it, it'll bother you, you know. Alright, so there's the hard part where I didn't want to poke my eye. So there's that. We got that pink on. Let's see. So the next thing that I do is my under eye, and then I'll do the foundation. Okay. So where was I? Okay, we had gotten out. We went to go check the set out, me and those ladies. Okay. And then I see him in the distance. It's Mike Judge himself. And let me just note, that man has like the most beautiful blue eyes I have ever seen, and I just never paid attention before when I saw him on interviews and TV, but yeah, he has very beautiful blue eyes, and I was like, whoa. I mean, not like he's handsome, well, not, you know what I mean? His eyes are just very, very blue. Okay, put it that way. So yeah, like I saw him, right? I saw him and he's talking to some lady or whatever. Okay, eyeliner, hold on. And lo and behold, they look right at me. They look right in my direction, right? And yeah, I'm like, trying to play it off like I'm supposed to be there, because I'm like, oh, this is it. They're gonna kick me off of the thing, right? Get that on there. Remember, I'm working with my eyes, so I'm trying to make sure I don't poke myself, okay? More in right here. There we go. See, already that makes a big difference, just adding the under eyeliner and starts filling it out. There we go. Alright, so on to, let's do some foundation. Let's do all the face stuff. And I'm kind of having to mix foundations tonight because I ran out. My go-to foundation is the Estee Lauder Double Wear. I highly recommend it. The color match is perfect and it's mattifying, especially like me, I get oily and that controls it so much. It's full coverage, I love it, but I ran out of it, so I always have the next tier of makeup ready to go in case that happens, because I order it, you know, online, because they don't always have my specific colors in the store, so I just order it online. So there's that. So I'm going to be mixing some foundations, which is a little bit different for me. And these ones, They say they're mattifying, but they're not very mattifying. So, like I said, I'm gonna mix 2 colors, which is a dark and a medium. I'm gonna apply this foundation. And I always do 1 section of my face at a time. Okay, ready? Here we go, foundation. 1, 2. All right, so they look in my direction. Mike Judge and this lady with really long black hair, right? Look right in my direction. I'm trying to play cool, like I don't see them looking at me, but they keep on staring at me. And then he points at me. Mike Judge points at me, and he says, "Bring me her." At this point too, I'm like, me and the ladies are looking at each other like, me, you, her, huh, right? So the lady starts walking in our direction, and again, I'm trying to play cool because I'm not supposed to be out there. That's what they said. You're not supposed to be out there unless they ask you to be out there. So I'm trying to play cool, and I make eye contact with the lady, and I'm just like, hello, right? And no, she comes right to me, and she says, "Come on, they want you for this scene." Ah! Oh my God, it happened. It was just like the movies, you know, in the concerts, scenes of movies where they're like, "We want you," and they pull an audience member, and it's like, woo, right? That's how I felt. I was like, oh my God, they picked me, right? So again, I'm trying to act as cool as possible, and I'm like the ladies that I was with, they're like, "Ah, you did it," right? They're like, go, right? And so the scene that I was in, again, this is like a silly movie, okay? The scene that I was in a part of the museum that they were calling the Museum of Fart. So, okay, actually, hold on. So I'm gonna turn this fan on. It's kind of hot with these lights. So if you hear like, it's the fan. So there we go. Okay, got it. Alrighty. It's coming together. We're gonna do cheeks, mascara on the bottom, and then lips, and we should be done. Alrighty. So I go and I enter the scene in the Museum of Fart, and I'm with all these other people, right, dressed in the same, there's dudes and ladies and even little kids and stuff like that, all dressed in the same, what do you call it, costumes, right? So, they're like, okay, what's supposed to happen here in this scene, right? We were standing in front of this, like, big conquistador display, right, with the armor and everything, and they're like, look, this little kid's gonna push a button and it's gonna make a fart sound. Hold on, there you go, my cheeks. They're like, this kid's gonna push a button and it's gonna make a fart sound, and what we want you to do is to not react at all. Act like that's something you hear every day, right? So we did that a couple times, right? And the whole joke of it was that the little display, when you pushed it, you know how when you push a museum display and they're like, oh, the Brontosaurus lived during this time and blah blah, like it's giving facts, right? So it's like it's all, you know, the Spanish whatever. It gave him some weird name too. It's all the Spanish whatever made sounds similar to this, and it's all like a bunch of weird farts, like like they just like played it up a lot, right? And it was so hard not to laugh, and quite a few people did, so we had to do a few takes of it, right? There we go, blending it out. We had to do a few takes of it, because yeah, it just sounded hilarious. And hold on real quick so you can see, blended, not blended. Blended, not blended. You see the difference? It's very harsh if you don't blend it. And I got hair in my mouth. Alright, so anyways, like I was saying, filmed it a couple times, and after, I want to say like maybe the 5th time, especially it was the little kids that were like laughing really hard, and because they're giggling, all the adults are giggling, everybody's giggling, the director's giggling. It was just funny. So yeah, that was my part, and so they filmed it, and I even got to see myself on that playback monitor, right, when I went off the scene, and I got to Mike Judge came, and he shook all of our hands, and he was like, thank you for being here and whatnot. So like, yeah, I got to actually meet him. I did shake his hand, and I'm like, thank you, sir, even though on the inside I'm like, ah, right, so excited. So hard not to freak out when you see somebody, you know, you look up to or you admire, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I walk off the scene, and the ladies that I was there with were like, they were like, oh my god, you did amazing, we saw you in the camera, we saw you in the playback. Like I said, I wish I could find these ladies again. They were super amazing and just like awesome. And we're almost done. Wow, this did go by fast. I think I'm gonna do soft glam every day. I like it. And the cool thing about soft glam is just really about your color choices, and not really, I mean, if you could put eyeliner too in the same like pinkish tone, so it's not so harsh. I just prefer black, especially on the bottom the bottom of my eyes, because I have like smaller almond shaped eyes. There you go. So I always do my mascara last like this, because when I'm doing my foundation, I'm looking up in this way and that way. I don't want to accidentally get it anywhere. So just lightly touch it. See, it just makes a difference. Just makes that bottom lash pop. So glam. I'm just kidding. Okay, dude, don't make me, I don't want to laugh, and I don't want to blink too hard, because again, I don't want to get that mascara while it's drying on the bottom of my eye. And I will put all the products that I used in the description when I'm done. I was just trying to make sure that I got online on time. Look at that. I am going to do this look like every day. I'm used to it taking a long time. Unless it has. Maybe I'm fooling myself, but it feels like it went by fast. So as I do the lips, I'm going to, as I do the lips, I'm gonna finish telling my story. So I was in the movie. I filmed my scene. The ladies were super nice. We were driving home that day. I was so excited of my accomplishment. Back then, Facebook and stuff, that social media wasn't around yet like that. Well, I guess no, there was MySpace and stuff, but it wasn't like it is today at all. So basically, years go by, and all of a sudden I start seeing a straight-to-video release for a new Mike Judge movie. Do you know what that movie was called? Let's see if anybody can guess in the comments while I put this lipstick on. Okay, so that's not soft pink, but whatever. I grabbed the wrong lipstick, but I don't care. Let's let the lips pop. Whoop. Don't do that. I thought I grabbed my light pink one. I like this color though, it can stay. You already know, you can't say it. Oh my gosh, oh, you cheated. But yes, Capone's right. The name of the movie was Idiocracy. Y'all ever seen that? Okay, so plot twist. Hold on. There we go. I like this color. So soft glam, but letting the lips do the talking, I guess. Letting the lips be the main focal point. So I guess if you just wanted to kind of tone this down, just use a soft pink or a nude color. But yeah, so that was it. That was quick makeup. Oh my gosh. If you're wondering what this is right here, I broke one of my own rules, and I say don't ever pop your pimples, because like me, I scar very dark. I developed a little one right here, and so there, guess what I did? So that's what happened. Yes, I scarred very dark. It'll be there for a while, so get used to it. And that way you don't think I have like one of those sticker molds that I'm putting on, because it will go away eventually. I will look different, but yeah, that's funny. So yeah, there you go. Soft pink glam. I love it. I think I might stick with this style of makeup for a while because it is pretty simple. There we go. Okay, so I waited years. I was excited to see the release straight to video or straight to DVD, whatever, right? And so we go and we watch the whole movie. My scene did not come out in the movie, guys. I didn't come out in the movie at all. Not even the Museum of Fart scene at all. I think there was like maybe a little part with the museum, but I think it showed like a whack hospital, like of the future and all this stuff, but my scene did not come out in the movie. I was so heartbroken. But thanks to the magic of the internet and YouTube and all that good stuff, we actually located a clip, the clip that I was in, and it's on YouTube. It's like, man, it's like 25 seconds long, maybe even shorter than that, real quick. But somebody caught it. They caught the clip of me on camera doing that scene. I know we have it saved. I'm gonna try to upload that later. But so that is my proof. I have two items of proof that happened. I have a pay stub because I got paid from Fox Studios, and I have that little scene that I was in the movie. I wish back then we had the camera phones and stuff that we had, because I would have been so, I probably would have gotten a selfie with Mike Judge and been like, hey, what's up, I'm here on the set with Mike Judge. It would have been so cool. So yeah, so that's my story about the time I was in a major Hollywood movie, but my scene didn't come out. And just to say, you know, like, I don't care. It was kind of heartbreaking, but at the same time, I am so thankful for that experience, you know, because especially at the time, I was going through some hard times and stuff, and it took a lot to get to Austin from San Antonio during the time that I was going through, you know, and just to have that reward that, you know, I had Mike Judge point at me and said, I want you, right? I got to experience that. I got to see what it was like being on a set. I got to meet some awesome ladies, you know. So, you know, I don't regret it at all. As a matter of fact, I would do it again. Probably this time, like I said, we had if we had cameras and stuff, camera phones, then yeah, taking more pictures so that you guys can see. And I would have loved to get pictures with Luke Wilson and Terry Crews. That would have been so awesome. But maybe in the future. And I just want to say, yeah, meeting Mike Judge was a highlight of the day back then, just because, as I mentioned in the beginning, Beavis and Butthead, King of the Hill, all that stuff were things that got me through just hard times, right? Stuff that made me laugh. So yeah, if I ever had the chance to work on another thing like that, I would do it in a heartbeat. Hopefully, maybe next time I'll get on camera, maybe next time I will actually be in the movie, but we'll see. I would just like to meet him and act, because I wish I could have told him then, but I didn't want to act like oh my god, you don't know what your cartoons mean to me, right? If I acted like that, then I probably would have had to get kicked off set. But I would like to meet him in a time where I could actually tell him, like, hey, your cartoons got me through some hard times, man, and thank you, and you have beautiful blue eyes. Alright guys, I'm Becky D with Becky D Beauty. This has been a soft glam tutorial, also a little glimpse into the life of Becky D Beauty. I will be going live again tomorrow with another makeup tutorial, as well as sharing some of my favorite shopping websites to order from online, and also one of the tricks that I use to getting accurate sizing from those things as well. Alright, so I'll be taking pictures and posting them in a minute. I am Becky D with Becky D Beauty. Make sure you follow me all across social media. I'm on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and of course Facebook. Everything you can find me under Becky D Beauty. All right, guys, I will see you tomorrow. God bless.